What's up, everybody? Back for another beer review, and today is Wednesday, which of course means it's time for another Western New York Wednesday here on the channel. And the beer I'm reviewing today comes from the Rohrbach Brewing Company, and they're out of Rochester, New York. And this is their Neapolitan Scotch Ale, and this is part of their Neoteric Series. So this is a Scotch Ale that they are brewing with a touch of lactose, cocoa nibs, vanilla, and strawberry puree. Comes in at 7% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in the time of review. I don't know exactly how old this beer is, but I will say this. Pretty sure the release was a few weeks ago as of this review, so I can't see this being older than about a month old. So yeah, anyway, Rohrbach, I've reviewed a few beers from them on the channel. I did their Don't Be Jelly, which I believe was a peanut butter porter. I did their, what was the other beer I did recently? I did another beer from them, I can't remember. But all of them, oh, their cookies and milk stout. And that was part of the Neoteric series as well. I believe both of those beers actually were. And when I saw this one, I was like, what the hell? The Neapolitan Scotch Ale. Now, there's so much crazy stuff going on in craft beer, all kinds of crazy adjuncts and ingredients being used, but I have not seen a Neapolitan Scotch Ale. So I was like, I'm going to give it a go. I picked this up, I believe it was a 4-pack for like $10.99 at a local Wegmans grocery store. So I was like, you know what, we'll give it a go. It's got to be at the very least solid, right? I hope. On the back here it says, an ice cream twist on our classic Scotch Ale. This brew was originally crafted in collaboration with the Rochester beer market, brewed with lactose for a silky smooth body, then conditioned on vanilla, cocoa nibs, and 1 pound per gallon of strawberry puree. This Neapolitan variation keeps our classic Scotch Ale's full body and sweet caramel flavor that we've come to cherish. So their Scotch Ale is kind of like their flagship beer, even though they don't nearly sell as much of it as a lot of their other beers, but I feel like I remember reading that they consider their Scotch Ale, they're just their flagship beer. I've had it before, it's pretty solid. So when I saw that they were doing a Neapolitan version, I was like, let's see what they got going on. I think the base one is 6.8 and this is 7, so bumped up a couple percentage points. Let's give it a pour. That is pouring out like something I don't want to mention. Wow, that looks disgusting. That does not have a great look to it. I'm just kidding. Oh, there's chunks everywhere. And I rolled this can right before I started the review. Not sure how that's going to come off on camera. There is chunks everywhere, like huge chunks, tons of sediment. So this pours out this murky brown, just like this. I don't even want to say what this looks like. I don't know how it's going to come off on camera. In person, it does not look great. The finger was about a finger of a really tight, like off-white, almost light tan head. But then it's like super sudsy looking now, and it's dissipating to going to be a thin film here momentarily. But yeah, there's just chunks of stuff in there, probably from all the ingredients. Let's get a nose on it. Wow, tons of chocolate. Yeah, there's tons of chocolate and vanilla in this one. They say they use a pound of strawberry puree per gallon, but I'm not really picking up the strawberry in the nose. A little bit there, maybe. There's a little bit of like a smokiness here. A little bit of a smokiness, caramel and toffee. The base Scotch Ale is there. But I can't get over how, chocolate and vanilla heavy this beer is. It actually smells like really decadent and rich. It just smells like very, it's going to be very sweet. Yeah, I'm trying to pick up on that, strawberry, and I can't really. Now, this is all about the chocolate and vanilla. I think because they're using vanilla and they're also using lactose, that vanilla is a bit bigger than if they were just using one or the other. But the chocolate definitely screams off the top like a sweeter milk chocolate. Yeah, it smells pretty good. Would I be able to tell you this is a base Scotch Ale? Maybe not. The look of it, maybe so, but I would say probably brown ale. I can't get over the sediment. Anyway, let's get into it, everybody. Cheers. Where's the front of this? What am I doing? It's kind of interesting. Strawberries there. The body itself is straight up medium body, 7%. That's cool. The mouthfeel, a little bit of definitely carbonated, a little bit soft, not really smooth or creamy. I would want the mouthfeel, I guess, to be a little bit more creamy and just luscious based on the fact that you're using, you're talking Neapolitan Scotch Ale, you're using vanilla, you're using lactose, you're using, they even say for a silky, smooth body. I can see where they're going for, or what they're going for. For me, they didn't. For me personally, I don't think they completely nailed it. The flavors themselves, though, a lot of caramel, a lot of toffee, a little smokiness, a little dark fruit. But then you get a ton, and I'm getting a ton of vanilla, a lot of vanilla. There's some sweeter milk chocolate, sweeter dark chocolate as well, and then a little bit of strawberry. On the back end, this finish is sweeter. It has a little bit of dryness there, but definitely leans toward the sweeter side of things. It's good. It's actually pretty damn tasty. I am getting, and I don't know if it's just because there's so much stuff going on here, but I'm getting like a very ever so slight tartness on the back end. Maybe this beer will turn at some point. Maybe it has a slight infection. I don't necessarily think it does. I just feel like for me, I'm getting a slight tartness. Could be a lot of things. It's weird. As I went back for that sip now, I got way more strawberry. I will say this. I'm enjoying it as is. 7%, really can't taste the alcohol. You get, that base Scotch ales. It's pretty prominent. Again, doing it blind, maybe I wouldn't be able to pick it out. But you do get the vanilla, you do get the chocolate. You're definitely picking up on the lactose. But the strawberry is a little bit missing for me. I'm getting it more and more as I drink it and as it opens up. But I would want a little bit more strawberry, especially since they're using a pound per gallon of strawberry puree. I know when it comes to strawberries, and I've mentioned this numerous times in beers that I've drank that have strawberry, to get a good strawberry flavor out of real strawberry, not some kind of extract or use extract, use natural or artificial flavors. Yeah, you can get that candy strawberry, but when it's talking about real strawberry and they're using strawberry puree, it's tough. You got to use a lot of strawberry to get it. Overall, though, I really do dig this one. I just think that I don't know if I'd necessarily do a Neapolitan Scotch Ale. Like, that wouldn't be something that I would think would work. I feel like there's a lot better styles that you could do. A Scotch Ale. If you told me I'm going to do a Neapolitan beer, what would be the first thing that comes to mind? A porter or a stout. It wouldn't be a Scotch Ale. So I'm not necessarily saying this doesn't work. I'm just saying I think a different base would have worked better for me personally. If you love this beer or you drink this and you really dig it, then I totally get it. For me, I think it's a damn good beer. I'm going to drink this. I'm going to have no problem putting the rest of this away. But for me, it's nothing that's going to blow anyone's mind. So rating on the Neapolitan Scotch Ale from Rohrbach, I'm going to give it a low 4 out of 5. I'm going to say 3.9 out of 5. I think it deserves a, close to a 4 rating. I think it is a good beer. I just think they, for me personally, kind of missed the mark a bit just because I'm not necessarily in love with the base being a Scotch Ale in this situation. Scotch Ales are great. Wee heavies are great. But when you're talking about a Scotch Ale and you're throwing all these adjuncts in here, I don't know. It just doesn't work for me. I was kind of skeptical going in, and yeah, I don't think I probably want too many adjunct Scotch Ales going forward. I think like barrel-aged Scotch Ales work well. But as far as like adjuncts throwing in into the Scotch Ale, I don't know about Neapolitan flavors. Anyway, I appreciate everybody stopping by for another Western New York Wednesday. Be on the lookout for another beer that we'll do from the Western New York area, and hopefully it'll be solid as well. Anyway, if you had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Till the next one. Cheers.